After capturing the Philly Bike Expo the day before, I set off to join in for some urban gravel riding fun led by the Philly Bike Expo Squad. Woo! Who says you can't ride gravel in big cities? Look at that! Woo! Philly Bike Expo group ride. Here we come. The group ride started off at the steps of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Now, if you know your movies from the 70s and the 80s, then you'll know that these steps can inspire you to run to the top as you channel that inner Rocky Balboa. Oh yeah! Philly tourist attraction, check. Now let's get to the riding. Some truly incredible bikes were lining up for this group ride. This amazing Junkyard Cats tandem was one of the bikes on display at the expo, and it had to go back to the showroom after this ride. This bike also walked away with the runner-up prize in the People's Choice Award at the expo. Now over to Mark from the Philly Bike Expo Squad to tell us more about where this ride will take us.
So we're gonna roll from here, Art Museum steps. Rocky is there. He's frozen. We're gonna roll up MLK. We're gonna go into a single track area, Belmont Plateau. We're gonna roll back onto MLK again and then go explore a little bit in the Wissahickon. It's a single track trail. We'll go on like a single track, and then there'll be a gravel towpath. We'll climb Kitchens Lane, take Orange Trail in reverse. We're gonna have a stop at Paper Trail Bike Cafe for espressos. So make sure if you need like extra rocket fuel, that'll be at mile 14-ish, 13-ish. Then we're gonna roll back up, take the road back from Manayunk all the way back into the city. So within 20 miles, we're gonna see really beautiful single track, foresty stuff and city. So yeah, welcome. Guys.
MLK Drive was completely closed off to vehicles, allowing for lots of opportunities to enjoy the sights of the city and the many amazing overhead bridges. There was no shortage of energy in this bunch, and it was a blast cruising around with the Philly Bike Expo Squad. Things were about to get even more entertaining with the first single track just around the corner.
Y'all ready to burn some gravel?
Can we just take a moment to admire the crazy skills of the tandem riders? They were crushing the single track section, even dismounting and mounting like true cyclocross pros whenever there was an obstacle. MLK Drive, I could grab some shots of all the different kinds of bikes at this ride. The wide variety was truly something special to behold. Classic bikes, modern bikes, single speeds, titanium bikes, aero bikes, you name it, it was there. Now this is what I call playing on bikes. For the next part of our Philly adventure, we took a trip through the Wissahickon and the many trails that you find in this area. Spoiler alert, they get technical. How about another round of admiration for the bike and rider in front of me? Note how the shifters are located at the end of the bars. Riding tricky trails on this bike, now that's skill. Big boulders and a few drop-offs. That still qualifies as gravel, right? There were so many incredible overhead bridges along this route, not to mention the many rocky trails which tested our bike handling skills to the max. Woo! We rolled into the Paper Trail Cafe to enjoy a mid-ride espresso. If you ever find yourself in this area, then be sure to swing by this neat hideout in the woods.
This shop is Paper Trail Bike Cafe. Paul, founder. Paul and I run a Wednesday night gravel ride out of here. We rent bikes, so if you want to try gravel riding, similar but a little bit less techy than what we did today, you can do that. We also have all-inclusive trips. We have 8 to 10 for next year.
Nailed it!
Charged up with some caffeine, we made our way back towards the city via the paved roads. If you ever want to experience a big city to the fullest, join a local group ride. I can assure you it makes for some highly entertaining sightseeing. We were once again presented with incredible skyline views as we rolled back into the city. The grand finale to this ride came in the form of some rolling thunder. We got to cruise into downtown Philly behind this convoy. And yes, Mark did try to race them. How's that for making a grand arrival at the convention center? What a super fun day on the bike. Thanks so much to this awesome Philly Bike Expo Squad for leading one really entertaining gravel ride. I know I'll be back for more in the future. Guys, awesome group ride. Alright, so that wraps it up for us here at the Philadelphia Bike Expo. What a fun ride with the Philadelphia squad this morning on their group ride that they led for the expo. You wouldn't think that Philadelphia has any gravel. I showed you on this ride that they sure do have lots of gravel in this area. Some of those trails, borderline mountain biking stuff, maybe even just flat out mountain biking. but it was a fun ride and I really enjoyed my time here in Philadelphia. I hope you enjoyed this coverage of the Philadelphia Bike Expo, both the ride and also the coverage of all the bikes and some of the exhibitors that they've got at this expo. It was a great show, great time to be in Philadelphia, and I hope you enjoy this time with me on this ride today. If you did, please be sure to give that video a like and do hit the subscribe button. We'll be back in the future with lots more Gravel Ride of the Week content. Until next time, enjoy your ride.